Gotta make sure the audio was good.
Yo, FYI, Love is Blind UK. Just saying,
No, it's
it's
not
not
happening.
bad.
Absolutely not.
Do you
At,
remember in the first season of Love is Blind, how many engagements were there? Like six, maybe? Like people who left the pods coupled up.
to my season 6?
Yeah, the one that you watched.
Can't remember. Hold on.
It's usually all right.
Okay, audio's good. All right, we're live. We're live. Would you say it?
No, usually it's like five or six couples that make it out of the pods in Love is Blind. In
Yeah.
UK, season one, there's 11 engagements coming out the pods.
Oh, that's like double. Nah, bro, you
Double.
can't. You can't
Double
get me.
trouble,
You're
bro.
not getting me, bro. It's not happening. You're not getting me.
All right, all right.
You're not getting me. I told you I'm retiring.
You out the game. I got you.
I'm out the game, son. I can't do it no more because I feel like, respectfully, like I think that people are getting more, like people like myself too, who don't like watch this stuff. People outside of that fan base is starting to know more and more about it. The same way, like with like anime shit, right?
Hmm.
And I feel like these contestants in the next couple of years is about to get really crazy just for the bag. Like this could be a new hustle for people at this point. Like before, I'm
No,
sure people was like using it to better their career or get something started as an influencer. But like now, like they see like a formula, bro. The
yeah,
producers too.
they know what they're doing. You're instantly like an influencer if you come out the other side in any
Yeah,
kind of lights.
the Gucci,
Yeah, you're
Gucci.
guaranteed to at least hit 100K. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying, bro. I don't know. One of us should maybe sign up.
we're too old.
That's not true.
We're too old, bro.
Not for Survivor.
Nigga. Survivor. Be real. Let's be fucking real. Let's talk about One Piece now. What's
Yeah.
good, y'all? Welcome back to another Moon Piece live, One Piece live stream, live read through slash review. I am your co-host Corey, and I have my other co-host.
Danny. What's up, guys?
Hey, hopefully you guys are not disappointed. It's just us two, no guests this week. We're just pushing through, man. I mean, we had an eventful weekend. Danny's first convention in like 12 years, Anime
Yep.
NYC. We'll obviously talk about it in the main podcast episode, but that won't come out for like another 2 weeks from tomorrow. So we'll talk a little bit about it. How do you feel, man? How'd you like the
Co-
experience?
Coming out the other side, honestly, I don't know how like some people like Kimmy do it 3 days in a row. I went Friday and I went to an after party on Saturday, and I feel like that's enough. Like my social battery was burnt. So like going like every day and spending the whole day there, like it's dude. Friday, my feet were murdered.
Cooked, bro. Bro, I had them stupid ass Doc Martens on. I was limping home, bro. I was limping home.
Yo, I wish I went home with you. Pause. Uh, because riding a city bike from Javits to Bed-Stuy, I was like, this was a mistake.
Yo, that's why when you said like, I was
But
like, all right, bro. I ain't trying to convince you hard. I just said, all right.
good
I
luck.
walk you to the bike. I was trying to give you your out. I was like, I'm gonna walk you,
Mhm.
and I was like, and if you still decide to get on this bike, that's on you.
I think that the after party was a lot of fun just because everyone's like singing and dancing to like the same music that I listen
Yeah.
to on
It
repeat like all the time.
it's like it's a safe space.
Yeah.
It's a safe
Yeah.
space. You know what I mean? Like to do the shit that you usually just listen to in your headphones on in the crib dolly. You're like, oh, okay. I don't have a single like original thought or idea. Other people do the same shit or feel the same way. You know what I mean?
100%. And honestly, the people they turn up. The people are moving.
Yeah, bro.
And I would also say that there's like a good ratio of people
Yeah,
between like guys and girls.
yeah. It wasn't like you would almost think it would be a sausage fest, but nah, bro.
100%.
Anime girlies are out here. I mean, we've been saying it, man. Kimmy's been letting us know they always been here, but they be out when they know how to party. They know how to be outside. But it was a good time overall. What do you think about the convention itself?
The convention itself, I liked seeing all of the different cosplays. It's like it's one thing to I said it before, like, oh, I feel like the everything I see at a convention, like I'll just see it on Instagram. It's
Yeah,
one thing to see it on Instagram, but it's like another thing to like be there in the same space and
Yeah, bro.
feel the energy and the vibes. It's a good time, especially when like some people, whether or not they're content creators or not, like just recognizing and seeing friends and acquaintances. It's like it's a
Yeah.
good time. Um,
Yeah,
I
man.
very much I liked that. I just wish there was like more merch. I wish I could have bought more stuff
Yeah. I
because it
mean,
wasn't the artwork and stuff.
yeah, I mean, let's also be fair. Like, you didn't get a chance for like you time that long. Like by the time like
Hmm.
had the U time to explore the floor after we recorded our stuff. Also, obviously, guys, we just recorded a video. We just dropped that, so check that out. We asked a lot of Anime NYC people how they feel about JJK and My Hero Academia coming to an end. So run that up. Need them likes. We also got a special guest, Danny. Danny, little special guest for you in that video.
Oh yeah. The OG King of Lightning. That was surreal for me, honestly. Like, I feel like I really like geeked out when I saw him. I was like, oh, I'm such a fan.
Word.
Oh god, I never do that. And like, I meet in the industry I work in. I meet like famous people. I
Yeah.
even have like the options to, and I never give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like high profile people, but I saw Cole and I was like, oh, like,
Chill.
what?
Chill, don't overly glaze.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, thank you. Shout out to him for like he was mad chill. I think it worked
So
out
cool.
because I peeped him. We said what up. Hopefully, we didn't come off as weird or crazy if you ever see this video, bro. But we definitely appreciate you taking the time. We know that
Yeah.
you had stuff to do. We were kind of holding you up with people that you was with, so we'd like to apologize to them for holding you up and taking your time. But we really, really, really OD appreciate you taking the time to let Danny interview you and be in our video, even though the audio quality is not great. But we're fans of your work, man. We definitely fuck with what you do. Obviously, I got the Sabo and a Few Good Men shirt on, right?
That's the shirt.
Yeah, the Sabo and a Few
Oh
Good Men,
man, way to fucking represent.
right? So like, respect to him. He didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it, but you took the time anyway. 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah, man. So let's get into the chapter 1124, titled "Close Friend" of One Piece.
Continuing that cover story with Yamato.
Yeah, but let's talk about it now. How you feel about that we going into break week? You doing all right?
It's a bit of a letdown. I wish we had one more chapter, especially because I understand the consensus of other people who are like, this is kind of just like another recap chapter. Like there wasn't a lot of forward progression here.
Yeah,
Like the one before this was Vegapunk talking about all the steps that he went through, and now it's them kind of reacting to everything they went through. So it's like it's those in between stages
yeah.
until the next island. So it is what it is. But like, damn, I wish we had one more chapter before another break.
I mean, the way I look at it is these are the moments that what made us miss seeing all the Straw Hats together in one place, and those character moments that we sometimes take for granted, especially because of
Mhm.
how much hypeness we got out of. Because I feel like a lot of people had Wano fatigue, right? We just wanted to get the fuck out of there,
Okay,
right? And
I definitely didn't feel that way.
I
I
feel
know
like
a lot of
people
people did.
like you kind of the sentiment is more like, yo, bro, Wano's 191 chapters. It's 4 years long. Let's
Could
be
have
real.
easily been longer too. That's the thing.
Could have,
Easily.
right? Because bro don't even show fights.
Yeah.
Right? If he show fights the way that Gege takes the time to draw Jujutsu Kaisen fights, we'd be here all fucking day. And
Yeah.
at that point, I think I would just be overly mentally stimulated. If you combine like the way that Gege draws his fights out and Oda's storytelling through fights,
You got
Jesus,
top contenders.
Jesus, we'd be cooked. But yeah, I just feel like after we got out of Wano, we saw those couple moments with the Straw Hats on the ship, and I feel like we all enjoyed those moments, like seeing them like laugh and like dick around
true.
and those weird moments. And like right now, this is that moment. This chapter is
Yeah.
that moment. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Before like shit hits the fan again, and then they're gonna get separated again, and then mad stuff is gonna be going on, and
That's a good point.
Oda's chaotic paneling. Like it's like enjoy the slow moments while we have them, bro, because it is ending.
Yeah, especially because we're in the last arc. So you're right. This is good to see. Just seeing the crew interact and talk.
Yeah, because like I mean, we'll get to the chapters obviously, but so we'll just start with the cover story, right? Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 12, preventing an abduction on the road to Kuri. So we got Yamato here, looking brawlic with the swing, got the club down low. What they call that stuff? What they call that item? A combo? Oh my god, not a combo. Oh,
I
damn
definitely
it!
don't know, man.
Now it's
But
gonna
she has she always had a sword?
no.
Right?
That's some
I've
new shit.
never. Yeah, man.
That's some
Maybe
new
she got it
shit.
from Denjiro. I wonder who's over here trying to steal kids, or not a kid,
I
just
think this is
a
just a
person.
woman. This is just
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
bro. First of all, niggas is just kidnapping out here in Wano.
Orochi went down, but clearly there's still a lot of evil people over there.
A kanabo, that's what it's called,
Oh,
or a takeru. Weapons a kanabo called takeru. Yeah, I knew it was something. I was close. I was like, it's something close to that. Something close to that. So yeah, shout out to Yamato for protecting the people of Wano. We need to speed this thing up.
yeah,
This
yeah,
cover story needs to get somewhere
yeah.
fast.
I don't. I think we're gonna be here for like at least 10 more chapters, honestly.
Yeah, because like I think we just got spoiled by like the Mads one.
Yeah, because there was a lot of forward progression there,
Oh my
and
god,
like
like Oda was cooking with that shit, bro.
yeah, and with this, like it's just like different backdrops in Wano with characters that we don't really give a shit
Yeah,
about, and we're not learning anything new.
I hope the anime shows like the all that Queen and all that. I hope they just show all that stuff because they did do it a little bit with the Van Auger and Aokiji shit, the Kuzan
Oh
shit.
yeah, I forgot
They
about
showed
that.
it.
That was hot.
And they put sauce on it. Like I was like, bro, for it just being one page, like yeah, we're excited for Wit, but like we do have to really give praise to what Toei is doing,
Hmm. Yeah,
even
they're
for the
working with
slower
what they got.
episodes.
They know Oda can't do it all, so they're willing to pick up the
Yeah,
slack, especially for a weekly.
yeah. All right, so let's get into this first page. We open up with big news. It's time to get the dance floors of the world bouncing, folks. We've got a fresh setlet of tracks, packed full of new news. Give them fear. Paint a picture of utter disaster in the future. We get the doom, right? You hear the cools and all that. They're desperate for information, and the only place they'll get it is the next World Economic Journal, as Morgan's just cackles. You're incorrigible. Vegapunk spoke of hope as well. Vivi saying that. Don't tell me how to run my stage, little girl, or I'll tell them where you're hiding. Oh, did I say something to offend you, you falsehood amplifying albatross? The intelligent people of the world won't be manipulated by your lies. Like Vivi over here, she talking crazy. Like Wapo is
Yeah.
right to be like, yo, girl.
So chill, chill.
Like
You're blowing
you
up our spot.
like you know this nigga is crazy. Like I love Big Deuce Morgan as a character. He is
Same.
all about if
The
he was a
the
real
drama.
person, he'd be
He was me.
he is me. Just like you for real.
No, 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 no. I'm not that invested in like journalism and shit like that. But he loves the tea.
He, bro, I mean he was at Big Mom's tea party, right?
Oh, I always forget that. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Number one, that she invited him, and number two, like he
Nah, why
accepted.
would you not invite the news? You gotta schmooze
I
him because
guess.
he's not bro is crooked. You know he ain't fucking. He don't be he twisted because we'll get into it obviously. But yeah, you see the girls in the back fangirling over Vivi, and then
Are they
Mapo.
fangirling over Vivi?
Yeah, they because I seen them do it before.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool.
because they're like a princess. Oh my god.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they work with Morgan. They not fangirling over fucking Wapo.
Yeah, that's true. For
Yeah.
sure not.
So Wapo's trying to calm Vivi down. Now, Vivi, my dear sweet girl, let's not forget that we have nowhere to go if we make him angry. Boba Fettuccine, what's up? Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. We are doing good. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming through
man.
and checking us out in the chat real quick.
Appreciate you.
So let's get back to it. See, Morgans. Well, you have a point. The truth's a good tale as well. The whole world sinking into the sea. But the sky is my home. I guess it'll be my era soon. This nigga's a savage.
Hey, he wants the world to burn. Some men want to watch the world burn.
This nigga is a savage. He said, I'm gonna be Gucci. I'm
I don't know
good.
about y'all, but me, I'm chilling. Yo,
Can I,
Waffles facing that one panel is hilarious.
can albatrosses fly?
I don't know. I actually have the Google page right here. Yeah, they can. They are the among the largest of flying birds, with wingspans reaching up to 3.5 meters.
The fact that Morgan stays in like his monster form always, he really is about that shit. Like,
Do we know if he's a Zoan?
yeah, he's a Zoan.
Oh, because he could be
No,
a
no,
mink.
no, he's a Zoan. It's confirmed. He has the
Oh,
yeah, he has the Berber fruit. He just chooses to stay in that form.
damn. I wonder what he looks like.
Exactly. The
Have you seen
questions.
that theory that he used to be on Roger's ship? He used to sail with him.
Maybe he's that
There was
egg.
like, no, if he's a devil fruit eater, then no.
Nah. Plus, I think he's been around for mad long.
Yeah.
Oh, Boba said those are some cool collectibles in the background. Appreciate it,
Bro, you have no idea. He's got some real good ones.
man. Just doing my best. Doing my best. It's not the greatest. Like some people shit really be cooking.
I don't know, bro. You have like a whole Zorro and Hawkins one that's fire.
Oh well, I
Oh, the
told you I
Hulk and
broke that.
Wolverine?
I told you I broke that shit right when I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
putting it together. The Hulk and Wolverine. Yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby boy. All right, let's continue on with the panels. So, do you really want to take that attitude with me, Princess? Sure, it won't set you back in the days ahead. I'm sure. If the world is going to be destroyed, I don't expect to live through it anyway. Okay, Big Vive. Big
Talking heavy
Vive.
right now.
She talking
She's
that.
standing on business.
She talking that ish, boy. Bro, flapping. Quah. Look at this. A whole pile of juicy stories to gawk at. Vivi, I don't think it's such a good idea to Emperor Blackbeard versus Trafalgar Law, Emperor Redhair versus Eustace Captain Kidd, Emperor Straw Hat Luffy murders Vegapunk. Liar!
Dude, seeing him like
Yeah,
list
look at
out all of these emperors and Luffy's name being one of them is it's crazy to see that.
bro, we are here.
Luffy's standing among his peers.
We are here, bro.
I know that obviously the Vegapunk murder thing is a lie, but like still like it's huge monumental news for the world. Like Luffy's out here making a name for himself one way or another.
Yeah,
To like
son.
the masses out there who like don't know who he is, who just sees him as a pirate, as a terrorist, as all that stuff. And Vivi's kind
I
of
love
chill,
how you've
bro.
adopted the Luffy's a terrorist.
I mean, I've never disagreed. It's
But I remember when I told you, you was like, huh?
yeah, you kind of broke the glass ceiling above me. I was like, oh shoot. Vivi's really gotta chill. Like I kind of feel a little bad for Wapple right now because he's absolutely right.
Yo, son, like after what Wapo done seen, like he done seen some. Honestly, between Wapo and Caribou, who knows more?
Yeah.
Like Wapo saw
Probably
Emu, bro.
Caribou.
Yes,
Yeah,
Caribou
but
knows
like at
more,
the
but
same
like
time, like
what Wapo knows,
but no one could believe him. Easily be like, okay, prove it, bro.
yeah,
It's like people
he,
saying that they got fucking kidnapped by aliens and they took them all the way to Jupiter and back. It's
yeah.
like, oh, okay,
But
guy.
but like what he knows is more dangerous. You know what I mean? Like that's more likely to get you cooked. Everything
Yeah,
Caribou
suggesting that
knows is
there's
like
like,
sneaky little shit. But they both got a lot of information. Like in regards to
yeah,
side characters in One Piece, Wapol
who
and
would
Car
have thought?
who would have thought? He said, Boba said, do you guys have any unconfirmed One Piece theories? So I'm not really great at theory crafting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I love theories. I eat them up, whether or not it's One Piece, anime, or just regular old conspiracy theories. I
Yeah.
eat that shit up, but I'm terrible at making up my own. My
Yeah.
imagination is
He
trash.
said, my imagine this is why I don't write stories.
Yeah.
This is why we're fans of so many other people on YouTube because we can't do what they do. What we're doing is fairly, regular. We're just regular dudes. Your
Giving our
average.
comments.
Yeah, average. Your average One Piece fan, I guess.
I guess, yeah, I don't have my own theories, but I love the theories that, the all blue is going to happen when Luffy finds the One Piece,
Yeah,
and the One Piece is the all blue and whatever.
I think did I tell you my Davy back fight theory?
No, but I
That
know
I,
of a daily backfight theory.
well, yeah, the only one I can, the only one I think is that when we get to Laugh Tale, I feel like all four of them are gonna find a way to be at Laugh Tale at the same time, and they'll figure out who will get it, who will get the one, get to like it, stay on the island or venture off into the island by doing a four-way Davy back fight between the four
Four way.
emperors, because that is the only way Buggy can even really be effective, especially
That's
because
true.
given like his Buggy is sly, he's sneaky. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So he's the
And
that's
he's
the only,
smart.
and he's smart.
He
And
is.
him being on some like, oh, Davy back fight, because like Oda didn't do that for no reason.
I think it's more due to the fact that Luffy proclaimed when he was a child that he would become the king of the pirates and he would have a crew that was better than Shanks's. And
Yeah.
one way to prove that is if his crew went up directly against Shanks's crew, but
Yes.
not in a lethal kind of way through a Davy back
Do
fight.
a Davy back fight.
I feel like through
And
four
I could see,
emperors
you know,
having
Luffy
one,
would agree, right? Luffy's gonna agree immediately if Buggy suggests it.
probably,
While Mihawk and
probably.
Crocodile are gonna be annoyed,
Hmm.
right? The crew, they just gonna do whatever Luffy does. Shanks is so silly when it comes to Luffy. If we're not assuming Shanks is evil, right? If we don't go with that idea, yeah, Shanks would do it. That'd be the best way to be like we're equals because
Hmm.
we're doing a Davy back fight. And I could see Blackbeard getting finessed into doing this dumb shit.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, because he's also a sneaky slime
Yeah,
bastard, just like Buggy.
because he's gonna be like, okay, do I want to actually fight against all three of these motherfuckers with my crew, or do I just want to do this Davy back fight?
He could very well come up the victor in that.
Right. So all I'm saying is, and it's a funny way for Buggy to find it, because if we think Foxy is like Sly, Buggy's much more sly than Foxy.
Yeah,
And you saw
for
how
sure.
Foxy manipulated that. So that's the easiest way for Buggy to be the first one to see the One Piece and become the Pirate King. But I don't think he will venture any further than that. Because
Yeah,
for Luffy to get smoked like that, all in the
I wouldn't.
end,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
just saying. That's my theory. And then Boba also asks, who's the most underrated fighter in One Piece? Oof.
Underrated fighter.
Mm.
I kind of want to say either like I kind of want to say Chopper. I was thinking Usopp, but he really needs a power up to compete in the new world. He really
Yeah.
can't like stack up to anybody. But he's good for fodder.
I don't think Bartolomeo gets the fighting respect he deserves.
Hmm. I don't know, man. He's the captain of his own crew, and that fight that he got with whatever that guy was from the Doflamingo family was pretty great. With that like berry like
Yeah,
pistol that he
but
did.
motherfuckers don't talk about it.
Yeah, that's their problem.
Cause like what he can do with his devil fruit, even though it showed how much of a problem it is, and the ways that he figured out how to extend it to like mimicking Luffy powers the same way Bonnie does. I'm just
Hmm.
saying he could cook somebody with that berry fruit if he really wanted to.
I wonder if hockey can like go through that
Oh,
barrier.
100% cooked,
Then that kind of washes him. Then
cooked. Yeah, he wouldn't
underrated.
be a great hockey like great against a hockey user, but
Yeah,
even Odin had a hard time against the fucking devil fruit.
the barrier one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, when they used it.
and if we're power scaling, you know where we putting Odin.
Yeah, pretty high.
And then the last question before we go into the panel, he asks, "Is there a One Piece character that you find the most relatable slash likable?"
Damn. Relatable. Hmm. Slash likable. You know what it is? It's so hard because there's just so many One Piece characters,
Yeah,
and it's also hard not to immediately like go to one of the Straw Hats.
yeah. I try to venture off from like non-straw hat. It's so easy to just choose a straw hat character. Um,
I think if it had to if I had to just pick a character and I'm not deeping it too much because I honestly don't want to take up too much time.
yeah,
Sanji has always been one of my favorite characters. I think he a lot of like the self-worth thing definitely plays a part for me in a lot
Yeah.
of ways. He was one of the reasons I like got into cooking. Like I don't know, his passion for it always kind of like matched my own. And just like honestly, a lot of his like chivalrous deeds and stuff
Yeah.
definitely influenced me when I was a kid and I was growing up and stuff. Because again, like I've been watching and reading this since middle school.
Yeah.
So
And I
I,
got
I
into
would
it way
say,
later than
yeah,
you, so I got into it in
yeah,
2018. So like I binged from there and I started becoming weekly at Reverie. So I don't have as much time with it. It's been like maybe like 6 years of my life that I've been a One Piece fan, or at least like, knowing what One Piece story is. Yeah, it's very easy for me to go to Sanji, but like I definitely feel more inclined to like Robin
okay.
in regards to just like, yeah, I'm like a little bit of a pessimist, so like sometimes I think like dark shit and shit like that.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I love Robin's dark humor. She's so funny.
yeah, it's that, and also just like kind of feeling like you do have a place amongst people, even if you like kind of grew up alone. Especially kind of like, yeah, I do have siblings, but I kind of grew up an only child, and like that's
Hmm.
why I'm very big on like connecting with people. Like I take my relationships and my connections with people very seriously, and like once Ramen reaches that point of like the I want to live moment, you see how much she takes her connections with the Straw Hats very seriously
Hmm.
because she felt like she
Okay.
was like unwanted for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
feel you.
all right. And Boba said the mug is icy. Thank you. It was a gift from Kimmy, actually. All right. So you want to take these next pages?
Yep. Here we got kind of a double spread of just the devastation that Egghead Island's been left in. You're seeing a little boat creaking and flowing away from the islands, and in the background, someone on the radio is going, "Come in, come in. Is everyone dead? Hello?" And then you see Sentomaru just paddling away in the distance, just tears in his eyes, reminiscing over the events that just transpired. Again, someone on the radio going, "What happened? Come in, Egghead." Panel to Kizaru walking amongst bodies, just passed out on the floor. He picks it up, Kachak. Oh, shut up. And then panels to Akainu going, "Why are you picking up the call, Borsellino? What happened to the others?" Kizaru going, "Every last one of them is asleep and foaming at the mouth." Akainu, "What's that supposed to mean? Is St. Saturn unharmed? What about the power plant? Any escapees?" Then Borsellino going, "I'll have a report." Oh, wait. That is 2 pages, right?
Yeah, that was 2 pages.
Oh, man. I got ahead of
It was a
myself because
big
it was
double
technically
spread.
one
Yeah.
page. Yeah.
I was sitting here like, oh,
Ooh.
all right, bro, cooking. He going. He gone. He gone.
When they animate this, they're definitely not number one. They're definitely not going to give it the blue sky effect. Like if they give it the blue sky effect,
You know, One Piece has way more respect than that.
yeah, dude, the devastation that you're seeing is unreal, man.
Yeah, bro.
Egghead got
And
messed
we need
up.
to like see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know you saying like before you was like recap. But I was like, yeah, bro. But we need to see what happened. Like how this is left in the dust.
Dude, there's just so many battleships, just Navy soldiers passed out. It's crazy.
Bro, this girl Robin has survived 3 Buster calls.
Insane.
That's somebody. Like this girl hit me. This girl is cooking.
Yeah, she got good luck. She can't say that she doesn't.
Like 3 Buster calls. Sentomaru just crying. He down bad.
I feel bad, man, for Sentomaru.
Yo, I feel for him, bro. Like I'm like, damn, son. Like he really, cause he was never really an asshole. Even in the beginning, he was just like against us,
Hmm. Yeah,
and he
I
was
hate to
pretty
see it.
chill. And he took Luffy very seriously after that time skip. He said, no, 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 no. That nigga's a problem.
Yeah, he called it.
And Borsellino. I mean, we're gonna get more into Borsellino, but like the fact that all of these people is cooked
Hmm.
is wild, and
Dude, they're foaming at the mouth like they just got possessed by a demon. That's
like
crazy.
even
They
like
had seizures.
even the vice admirals are out.
Yeah, yeah. You
'Cause
saw Doll in the last chapter pass out on the
cooked,
floor.
cooked. Bluegrass, cooked. All the hounds, dogs, whatever, the wolves, they all cooked.
Yeah.
But yeah, he getting sassy. He getting sassy. So we get to these next pages. I'll have a report sent in once the youngins wake up. You better not have done a sloppy job on this one, Borsalino. All right, Sakazuki, here we go. Tell me something. Have you ever killed a close friend? Then he's thinking back to his times with Vegapunk. Man, you got a big head. I'm Borsalino, a Navy sailor. How much can you pay? Huh? This arrest is just an excuse. What you really want is my brain. How much can you pay in research funds? Pfft. Oh, you're funny. And this is what it'll look like. And I'm going to call it Egghead. And then you see Sentomaru and Kuma and Kizaru. Like, this is such a complicated relationship right now, bro, to see.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
they're like
it's
helping Vegapunk
sad.
build everything. You see Bonnie as a little kid. We're building the future 500 years ahead. I could use a hand, Borsalino. You know I'm an admiral now, right? So, like, he was working with Borsalino since before he was even an admiral. So you
Yeah.
think about the passage of time and, like, kind of understanding, like, yo, bro, this was really my friend, bro. This is
I guess I
really,
never realized how old Kizaru was.
yeah. Bro had black hair. Like, Vegapunk had black hair. This is this is when Bonnie was born, and
Yeah.
it took place even before that.
Kizaru is. Why can't I find it? He's 58 years old. Dang, that's crazy.
Bro's a viejo.
Yeah, he is.
And then he says, "You want to know if I did a sloppy job, Sakazuki?" And then he goes, and Oda blesses him with a crying panel. Never thought I'd see the fucking day. I haven't seen bro show any emotions besides a
Mm-hmm.
and covering his face.
Otototo.
Bro said, if you have time to sit there and doubt me, then come over here and see my work for yourself. You ungrateful brat. Cousin Sakazuki, I'm sorry, brother. What?
Yo, Kizaru don't even
Like
want
I
to
said,
hear it.
don't even start.
He don't even want to hear it. Yo,
Bro,
this is the first time we ever saw Akainu show any kind of empathy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, is like you gotta think, like, yo, what is really the connection between him, the three of them? I feel like we underrate the personal relationship that him, Kuzan, and Borsalino has.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure the brother part is more like a brother in arms and not kind of like how Luffy and Ace are brothers. I think Akainu definitely respects Kizaru
Yeah,
and recognize that, oh man, maybe I should be a little more sympathetic. He did just off his boy right now.
yeah. And some think I saw somebody, I forgot who it was, say like, hey, Sakazuki might be thinking about what happened with him and Kuzan,
Oh yeah, he doesn't want it
right?
to happen again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we don't think about the personal relationship between the three of them. Like, we think just so much about like the fact that, oh, we're so worried about Kuzan and like, is he on sword or not, and things, and which is like valid things to think about. But we're
Hmm.
so worried about that we don't think about like, okay, what is actually the relationship between these three? Like, did they really beef and then that happened, or did they fake this beef? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I don't think I'm not of the mind that they faked it. I think if anything, it was real to an extent. You
Yeah.
know,
I think
like
that's why I hit home for Sakazuki here, because I think it was, yeah, they really did scrap, you know what I mean?
mhm.
And that was who he considered a close friend. He didn't kill him, but he took his
Appeared.
leg.
Yeah, took his leg, and he still got all four of his limbs.
All he got is that scar. And they're zooming in on Sakazuki's face. Really seems like maybe they are, pointing out the scar.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I love seeing the emotion. This was a great, great page. I loved it.
Yeah. All right, you want to get to the next pages?
Yep. Here we're paneling out to the Giants ship with the Sunny Go or the Thousand Sunny alongside it. Someone saying it's so quiet. Are they done partying? Frankie, sounds like they only had one mug each. Jinbei's going, I didn't think Luffy would feel so down. I mean, I know we didn't fulfill our goal, but I Quasar, a ride off of Egghead. Frankie's going, it was the five elders, a Navy admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and a blockade of battleships. It's such a miracle that we escaped that hell. I still can't entirely wrap my mind around it. And I totally agree. Still, though, and Zoro's over here chugging a beer. This is pathetic. He's one of the four emperors now, and he's moping over one dying geezer. And then I'm assuming Jinbei's going, oh, come on. Zoro's a savage boy.
All right, listen. I know you Zoro niggas love that he's so cool and he's so reasonable and he takes everything serious after the time skip. Zoro's not funny no more. At first, the Vivi thing, when he said the stupid reasoning was, "Oh, you said it for Ace, my nigga. Ace is dead, right? Why are you bringing up you didn't? What'd you say when it came to Ace being in danger when the nigga is dead? That's a horrible example to use for y'all to not protect Vivi. Granted, I agree they didn't know what they were going to do, but just like, come on, my G. And then it's back to back. Like he's on one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's razzled because he's been having to see too many black people in One Piece.
Oh, nah, I don't know. I think Zoro maybe is like letting this whole emperor thing get to his head. Maybe it's like too much responsibility or something. But at the same time, like just let him be. Like, how long has it even been? Like a day?
Like, let the nigga be sad. What the fuck? Like, you know how Luffy is, bro. Bro, think he like let somebody down.
Mm-hmm. Die, honestly.
Die. Full on die.
His name's in the newspaper now saying he's a murderer.
They don't even know that yet. Do you think their bounties went up?
Oh, man, I hope so. I can't imagine they didn't. I cannot imagine they didn't. Yeah. Even Bonnie's bounty is gonna.
This might be the last bounty increase.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, for sure. You
want to continue on?
Right. Next page, you have Lilith waking up, going, "Oh!" and someone reacting, "She's awake." Phew, huh? I'm so glad. Are you okay, Lilith? And then Sanji's still geeking. Lilith. She's over here checking her little radio thing. Oh yeah, we're in a cabin on a giant ship. Everything's huge here. This is tough to admit, but out of all the Vegapunks, we failed to bring anyone else but you. We're so sorry. And then it's just like ... So, yeah, hate to see it.
Sanji,
literally everyone died.
Sanji always simping. Everybody's cooked.
But Lilith's got it like that, so it's all right.
At this point, I'm here for it, bro. Like I thought Lilith for Straw Hat since the first panel she got introduced.
Wow, since that long?
Bro, I can literally pull up the video and saying like, yo, what if Vegapunk joins the crew? That's before I knew that there was multiple Vegapunks.
Mm-hmm. I'm fully like I support Lilith joining the crew just as much as I supported Yamato joining the crew.
Yeah,
not Carrot though.
I'll never understand.
Sorry,
I'll never understand the Carrot Hive.
Yeah,
I'll never understand the Carrot Hive. Boba got us a couple more questions. Do any One Piece arcs remind you of other anime? Oof. Like things before One Piece, or do other anime remind me of One Piece arcs?
That's a fair question. Because I'm like trying to think back. Like I think One Piece has so many like unique arcs. Like I'm thinking about if I'm running down the list. Like
it has its own formula because every arc has the same formula. We're aware of. We're not gonna act like fucking idiots, and we know Luffy goes to place, liberates people from food, and then we know the formula of an arc, but it's all about how Oda goes about it.
I can't like think of any anime that has an arc comparable to something like Enies Lobby or Thriller Bark. Like Thriller Bark is literally just like a Nightmare on Elm Street on an island.
Maybe Dr. Stone, more recent season.
For what?
What
arc? I mean,
it's like when they go venturing off, they sail off, They they sail off on their ship. They go venture off to this island to try to get the serum to like, oh, spoilers obviously, guys, for most recent Doctor Stone season. Try to get like the cure for like the stone thing because they want to try to get some iron or whatever or some shit like that, some material. So they like have to infiltrate and like it's very felt One Piece esque. Can't think of an arc specifically, but just kind of like the covert mission and people fucking up the mission and them having to like find like where the actual like treasure is there, like kind of like a poneglyph.
Hmm.
The fucking guy who's like running the country was kind of somebody else, so it felt Dressrosa esque or maybe Alabasta esque.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm struggling right now.
Did you watch the most recent season?
Doctor Stone, no. I'm like 2 full seasons behind on Doctor
Oh, so
Stone.
then yeah, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about unless you read it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nope.
Yeah. What about you? Anything for you or no?
Nah, I'm struggling right now. I can't think of any anime that has an arc comparable to One Piece. Not trying to glaze One Piece at all, but yeah, I
It's
don't
just a
know.
specific style how Oda does it. You know what I mean? That like nobody really goes about storytelling this way. Because like
Yeah.
there's nothing similar with JJK. At best, if we want to say the Naruto War arc and Marine
Marine
Ford,
Ford.
at
Yeah, that's just
best,
two war arcs though.
yeah. It's not even the shit doesn't even really have a. I mean, it has a tournament arc, so that's the
Oh yeah,
fucking
but that's generic for any anime.
yeah. Then he asks if you could add any anime character to the Straw Hat crew, who would you add? That's tricky.
Ayana Koji.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving.
Yo,
We're
yo,
ending the fucking stream, bro. No, you did not just say Ayana Koji.
that's just the most controversial
He's so
opinion I could have thrown out
trash. I
there.
can't believe y'all like this nigga. I can't
All right.
believe y'all
We're not
like
going to
this
turn this
nigga.
into a fucking classroom of the
Oh
elite.
my god. Like, I guess I gotta watch some more recent seasons so I can stand on his opinion. But like,
Oh, you still haven't watched season 3 yet?
I got like 1.5 episodes in, and I was just like, I'm good. I was like, I'm good.
Honestly, most of the season is them taking like tests. In a literal sense, like join the crew, I think maybe Yuji Itadori.
You
Why?
glazing. You glazing.
No, 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 no,
You
no. Because I could have said like
glazing.
Gojo or Megumi or
You just
and
only
like
thinking
anybody else.
JJK, like there's not other anime.
Well, definitely no one from My Hero Academia. Like, what would they?
I'm choosing my boy Rock Lee.
Why?
Because Rock Lee has a quirky personality. He fights a
Really?
way that nobody on the crew fights.
He fights like Sanji. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh yeah, Sanji punches?
With the kicks, leave Hurricane.
Oh, Sanji
Oh, okay,
punches.
yeah, but Rock Lee
Sanji has a
is
whole
more
eight
legs
gates,
than
and
hands.
Sanji would be I mean, and Lee would be the closest thing to actual regular human. Sanji's a cyborg.
Okay. No.
Like Lee would be Usopp with hands.
Okay. I think Yuji also has those hands, and I think that his personality would probably mesh a little bit more because Yuji's at least funny. He tries to make jokes. He's cutesy. Rock Lee, yeah, he's just a fucking weirdo who's just like obsessed with
Oh,
working out. So he could like pump iron with Zoro.
he's just as gullible and stupid as the other three bozos, Usopp, Luffy, and Chopper.
Yeah, but you could say the same. It's not a competition. It's not a
It
competition.
is a
Obviously.
competition
No, no, no,
because
no,
I
no,
think I
no,
had
no.
the
You're
better
just a
answer.
JJK hater.
I'm not a JJK hitter. I just like Yuji.
Yeah, I think he'd be a fun addition to the crew.
No,
Yuji,
yeah.
as many faults as he has made me laugh a few times.
Oh my god, it's
I think he's fun.
It's so forced. And then last question for it's just a statement for real though. What's up with the Zoro always fighting POC, and then you got Blackbeard, and some people are tired of Usopp.
Yo, it really is crazy how like Zoro really is the minority hunter.
Bro, every fucking arc. If it ain't a man, it was a woman in Punk Hazard.
Oh, hate to see it.
Yeah, he hates women and he hates black people or colored people.
Oh, the CPs.
CPs. And then also, I like that they gave a scale of how small they are relative to this shit.
Yeah, man. Look at those seats. Those shits look so
Yeah.
comfortable. They had to get up on there on a ladder.
And then like the size differential between, because the straw hat ship is relatively big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
And
next to
seeing
the
the giant
giant
ship
ship.
next to it, Jesus. And then
Crazy.
keeping these three bozos on this ship to keep they own the Sunny obviously because like the helmsman, the shipwright, and Zoro for the hands in case anybody kind of fuck with the ship.
Yeah, because there's no way that the giant steering wheel, the ship, is that fucking small. Like
Yeah,
Jinbei's got it. Yeah, he's on the Straw Hats.
yeah. So we'll go to the next page.
Yeah, it's you, right?
Yeah, Atlas knocked you out. I think that's why. Don't worry, I've just heard the whole story. You heard it from whom? Now give me a minute to cry. Wah! What part of you is evil again? Okay, I'm hungry. Usopp mad confused. Like already you can kind of see like the straw hat banter,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She works well. She's weird.
She's weird. She's the one evil one, quote
Mm.
unquote, right? So she said, "Okay, I'm hungry," and he's like, "You recover quick." Oh, you want food? The giants put out some fruit on the table. I guess it's because Vegapunk cut greed out of his brain. Oh, watch out! It's gloomy up there. Damn it! I gave him my word. I said I'd save the old apple man. Luffy's in really bad shape. He's so depressed, he's only eaten 5 bunches of grapes. That seems like plenty.
Yo, seeing Luffy shoving those grapes
Bro,
depressed into his mouth is so
down
funny.
bad. Down super bad. And then says, I see. So you were feeling sad about me, Luffy. Well, don't worry. I've just heard it all. What do you mean? Why do you keep saying you heard it? I was crying earlier because I was sad about everyone else's death. But it is only death by your concept of it. You see, the truth is, in short, they're all alive. And they're all surprised, like, huh, Nani?
Nani?
Nani? But to you, they're dead. What? I don't get it. Are they ghosts? My point is, you did keep your promise to me. So don't feel sad, Luffy. And then it goes to the next panel. So what do you think about these panels?
I think it's like seeing Luffy like go through his depressed state. Like, yeah, it was one old man, but like, someone asked him something to like give them safe passage, and he failed.
Yeah.
He failed. He couldn't beat the Gorosei. He technically didn't really beat Kizaru. He just like wore him down.
Yeah.
Luffy kind of didn't do anything like successful this arc.
Yeah. Like, that's why it's like, oh, okay, what is his bounty really going to get to? Because, like, he didn't beat anybody besides Lucci.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you want to be fair, you can say he beat Kizaru, right? Like, Kizaru wasn't going to win
Yeah.
that fight.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So, yeah, he's down bad there. How are we feeling about Lilith and the whole, what is she getting this information from? What is your thoughts?
I think that if anything, maybe like Atlas sent her some kind of like quick little thing, like, "Hey, this is why I'm about to knock you out. I don't have time to explain it right then and there because everything has to seem natural, but you're gonna listen back to this later," and blah blah blah. Blah. Or maybe because we never really saw Edison die, so
Yeah.
maybe Edison prepped a message and sent it to her, and then he'll die. So maybe we'll get like a flashback of that happening, and then we'll finally get confirmation that he's dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she says like, don't worry, I just heard the whole story. So clearly someone relayed something to her.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's that or maybe like because she woke back up, she reconnected to like maybe Punk Records before it completely collapses. Who knows?
Yeah.
Could be that. But then also like, do we think that because the whole like not being connected, I guess it's because Vegapunk cut greed out of his brain. So the fact that she's hungry, what does that mean now?
Yeah, I mean everything else. I mean the whole point of having everybody like have separate responsibilities is because of this.
Yeah. So do you think that the other personalities have melded into Lilith? Maybe the ones
No,
that died.
no, I don't think so.
You think it's just straight like that's just she is who she is.
She is, yeah, she is who she is. Because I think that has more to do with maybe like the synchronization and perhaps like the body functions and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think that. Yeah.
All right. So go to the next page.
Yeah. Here we got Luffy going, yo! And Giant's going, Straw Hat, feeling better now? And, hey, Giant guys, thanks for coming to save us. Yeah, you ready now? Shall we feast? Bring out the food and the drink. Zolo, Luffy's feeling better. I've been waiting for this. Eat all you want. Ka-pa-pa-pa. I can see Saul when we get to Elbaf. I'm so happy for you, Robin.
I love this
I
for
like,
her.
yeah, right?
I love
She's
this for
actually
her.
like looking forward to it. I love, yeah. I like that toast you gave earlier, Straw Hat. Vegapunk said that whoever finds the One Piece will run the world. Who do you think that's gonna? Who do you think that's gonna be? The king of the pirates? That's the whole reason I went to sea. I don't care if you guys end up as my enemies. You know it's gonna be me in the ends. Woo! Cheers! And then the narrator, for the first time in a while, the ship charts a course northeast en route to the storied land. Warland, New World, Elbaf. Yeah, ha ha ha. Or of Elbaf, home of the giants. And then a silhouette going, come on. So obviously, a lot of discourse over who that individual is. Honestly, I have no opinions. It could literally be anybody.
So let's just take note. Not only has Shanks said it, not only has Buggy said it, Luffy has now said, nah, let's go get this One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying, I don't care if you guys. Yeah, he's even saying it to the Giants. I don't care if you guys end up as my enemies. You know it's going to be me in the end.
Yeah, because he knows that like they fuck with Shanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true. You think so? You think Luffy knows that Elbaf is like his territory?
Well, they probably had a conversation. Like
I mean, I
just
would have
like the
liked to have
fact
seen
that they
it.
said red hair, Shanks, like, they probably know that like they're allies with Shanks.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not Luffy, somebody. Like I don't think it does it's not upon if they go into Elbaf, maybe Luffy even knows that Shanks has Elbaf. Who knows? Sometimes Luffy is unaware of things most of the times.
Yeah.
But this the whole sentence makes too much sense in regards to the context for him to not know at all that they're gonna go see Shanks.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I like seeing all the Straw Hats there celebrating
So
together.
I'm telling
Lilith's
you,
there with
bro,
them.
you
Is
gotta
Bonnie
appreciate these
there? I don't
moments.
see.
Yeah,
Have we
Bonnie's right
seen
there.
Bonnie?
She's on top of Frankie Head.
Oh, okay. And she's a kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of happy to see that because I need Sanji to see that this is like a fucking 11-year-old girl.
Well, she's still drinking beer.
Yeah, but she a pirate, so like,
She a pirate. Fuck
listen,
yeah.
I go to some family events in fucking Honduras, and trust me, kids are
Fuck it.
drinking, bro.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, come on, drinking age in some countries is like 14.
So this silhouette, what? Saul, Scopper
Nah.
Gabon, Rocks.
Yeah, it could be them. It could be that the figure that we
Shanks?
saw in like chapter 6 on the cover story of chapter like 600 something, where they were drinking with Crocus. It
Yeah.
could be that person, or it could be Loki. We literally have no idea. It could literally be anybody.
It's just the glugging and the come on.
Yeah, so they're a drinker.
And like why hide Shanks silhouette?
Yeah, I don't think it's Shanks.
Yeah. So overall, how are we feeling about this chapter?
I think, like again, like it's kind of just like recapping everything, but like you said, it's like putting everything into perspective. Like when Frankie was laying out all the things that they went through, when you're seeing all the devastation behind Kizaru, like you're seeing how crazy Egghead was.
Yeah. And some
And
people
how
even
they're
was
lucky.
questioning, how Kizaru felt about everything he did. Thus like leads to the whole unclear justice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he clearly feels bad about what happened.
Yeah.
I also think like this final page, like kind of really like, I think it's sealing the deal. Like they are going to Elbaf because
Yeah.
the narrator
unless Oda might be fucking doing a red herring.
Psych.
Psych. Straight to Laugh Tale, bitch.
Yeah. But no, if we're taking that out of consideration, like this is confirmation. Like, okay, Elbath is the next islands.
Yeah.
That's where they're going. Land of the Giants. Whether or not Shanks is going to be there, I don't know. But it's great to see. Like, I think this chapter really okay. Egghead is done.
Yes.
If we're not seeing them continue on the ship with the Giant, then we're going to see other world events going on.
Oh, 100%. Break week, you know we're not staying with the Straw Hats. You know they're cutting to everywhere else in the world, hearing the news of what Luffy did.
Yeah, seeing the reactions. Maybe we'll see where Smoker was driving off to with whatever
Son,
box he was
reaction
behind him.
piece. Reaction piece is about to last for like
man.
3 to 4 chapters.
I love reaction piece.
Love
I hope we see something with Garp. I don't think we'll see anything with Blackbeard because at this point, because like we're not going to see Blackbeard's reaction to the intel Karibo has.
Honestly, bro, I don't think you should say that anymore. Egghead has done nothing that we expected coming out of Wano.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, listen, I think it would.
I'm not saying like you saying you don't want it. I'm just saying like we can't predict what Oda will show us next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because pieces moved and pieces converged and fought much quicker and at the same time than we realized just in this one arc. Like usually Oda waits until things like post Enies Lobby to show you like Shanks and Whitebeard having a clash and then Blackbeard and Ace having a clash, but that wasn't during Enies Lobby. Like, bro didn't even give us a breather. Usually, this is not even a post Egghead. This is like, bro, this was it. Everything happened during Egghead.
Yeah. Even in the middle of Egghead, he like took a break to show us like Kobe and Garp and Full of Lead Island and Sabo running away from the Goro.
Yeah. Like there was like 5 or 6 different storylines going on in this arc, bro.
Who would have seen any of that stuff coming?
So that's what I'm saying. Like you shouldn't think that like Oda won't give you at least 3 to 4 chapters. Not saying a whole arc, obviously. That's never going to be what Oda's going to do. But like, hey, don't sleep on it because those pieces have to move now. He can't just keep them still.
Mm-hmm. Another arc wrapped up for the books. Egghead Island. I remember when we got here, like what, 2 years ago?
2 years, yeah. It's been 2 years.
2-year arc. How long was Zoe?
How long was Zoe?
Yeah, in real time.
You asking the wrong person, bro. Remember, I didn't get to experience that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, bro. That was Zoe was before Wano, or was it before Dressrosa? Wow, I'm like blanking right now.
You don't know where Zoe is. Zoe is before Whole Cake, bro, and after Dressrosa.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot. That's right. The crew was split up.
You know me. I've only seen all of One Piece 2.5 times.
Real time. Oh no, this isn't gonna give me. Nah, I don't feel like.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, it was 1 year.
Yeah, Zoe was quick. Zoe was small.
Yeah.
The difference between like Zoe and this and Egghead is that one, Oda's health is different than it was then, so we get less chapters a year. We're talking about like 35 to 40 chapters max a year now, versus like what was closer to maybe 45 to 50 at that time, and yeah, it's just taking a little bit more time. It's only like not this only, but Egghead is what? Chapter 1058 to here. So we're talking 60 80 chapters? 80 chapters maybe?
That's light work.
Yeah. So what would you rate this chapter out of 10?
Maybe like a 7.5, 8.
I'm leaning to a 7.
I think the crucial thing was seeing Kizaru be so emotional, Akainu showing some empathy, and then just like the conclusion of the arc.
All right. Well, Boba has a couple more things to ask, and then we'll answer these last 3 questions you have, and then we'll start to wrap up the stream. He wrote Yuji Tadori versus Rock Lee. At this, I'm not caught up, so like the power scaling that Danny knows is better than me, but I'm probably gonna pick Yuji. I don't know actually.
It's kind of hard because 8 gates go hard.
Yeah, I thought once I went to Gates, I was like, I don't know what a Black Flash gonna do to that, and I don't know what his
yeah. But At the same time, Yuji can. Never mind. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
That's why I said I don't know what his curse thing is, curse technique or
If I
domain
had to
is.
put money on it, like if there was a death battle episode and I had to put money on it, I would probably put money on Rock Lee, just because like it's hard because it's two different verses, so you don't know how curse energy and chakra
Yeah.
like match up.
And plus your boy don't even really use chakra.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
Rock Lee.
yeah, bro, it's more he's all hand, so like that's the point here. He's not about to
That's
drop out a
true.
fireball technique.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yuji doesn't really have any like special moves. It's just hands.
And then Boba said, "What would you say is the biggest twist of One Piece so far?" The biggest twist. Honestly, I've been surprised so many times. Like I can never really predict where things are gonna go.
I'm trying to think of some of the twists.
I'd have to say maybe Robin showing up on the ship.
Back in Alabasta, yeah, I would have never seen that coming.
Like that
She
was
literally
like
forced her way on.
if I did not like obviously binge and see pictures and like see the intros, like if I was reading,
Mm-hmm. You've been like,
like
Nani?
I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah. Finding
Ace,
out
you could almost predict because I know a
dying.
couple people. I know a couple people who have like got into Alabasta and been like, I think he's gonna die.
Okay. Yeah,
I've
I can
heard
see
people
that.
say it before, and they would, but Miss All Sunday joining completely out left field.
Hmm. I think Garp being Luffy's grandfather, like Luffy's grandfather being a Navy vice admiral, like the legendary vice admiral, also like spun me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a interesting twist. I mean, I guess even the reveal of Emu, but like we had to kind of assume that there must have been a big bad.
Uh huh.
So that's not so much of a plot twist, more like a kind of a shonen necessity. Like it wasn't gonna be Blackbeard, respectfully.
Yeah. No.
And then how did you guys get into One Piece and anime and games? Well, yeah, Danny, you kind of already said when you got into One Piece.
Yeah, I got into One Piece back in the Four Kids days. Like I was hooked immediately. A show about pirates, yeah, sign me up. And I
Yeah,
never stopped from then.
I had no interest in the stretchy looking dumb boy at all, at
No,
all.
I get
But
it.
my friends, at the time growing up, like my boy Malik, he was always into anime. He used to watch like Prince of Tennis and all types of shit like that.
Oh,
Like he used to be in the trenches, like watching stuff on like LimeWire and on YouTube. Part 4 of 2 of 7 of 83 billion.
oh my god.
But like he was always into One Piece. He's really kind of why I got into Naruto. But that I chose to get to Naruto younger because it was just obviously cooler looking.
Yeah, I could see that for
So
sure.
I spent my whole teenage life and then my college years reading and being into Naruto. And it wasn't until like Naruto being over where like I started watching mad little anime, short anime, but like the itch was itching. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The itch was itching, and I didn't want to get to Bleach, but like just I was like, all right, y'all keep talking about this One Piece shit. I don't know nothing about it. Only thing I knew was I knew Ace died. That was the one thing I just knew already.
Mhm.
And I seen pictures of everybody, but I was like, all right, this is still going on. This is this popular. These niggas die by this shit. There must be something here. And the curiosity got. I was like, all right, I was like, at the time it wasn't 1,000, right? It was 800 and something episodes in 2018.
Light work.
I literally started. It was Valentine's Day, that night of Valentine's Day in 2018, and I was caught up to basically Snake Man just finishing in the anime by
Mhm.
like the middle of May.
Damn. That's a great time to catch up versus Katakuri.
Yeah. So and I knew the Snake Man looked like. I knew what it looked like by then.
Hmm.
But everything else I didn't know. So that's I trusted in the people. I didn't need to be. I was never a One Piece hater, but I definitely was like, nah.
It's too
That
long.
shit look. I was like, that shit's long. That shit looks stupid. This nigga look like Mr. Fantastic. I hate Mr. Fantastic. Like there was mad. like I'm not gonna lie, and like seeing what I've turned into. That's why like when other people hate on it, or Naruto fans specifically hate on it, I'm always like, yo, listen, bro, I was there, son. Like I got Naruto tatted all over me.
Have you seen that meme where it's like, how do you know so much about Naruto? And it's like somebody like standing above the Chunin exams, like I was there.
I was there.
I was
I
there.
was there, bro. I was there. Like, you know what I mean? So like, but for One Piece has been a part of like, my real adult life, the past 6 years of my life, like my mid 20s to now, and like
Mhm.
experiencing it now, and when my frontal lobe is developed, I'm able to pick up on the themes. I'm able to like properly be like express being emotional. You know what I mean? Like I'm more comfortable in myself in that way when I'm older. So I feel like it came into my life at the right time. I mean, it's the only reason I
Okay.
started YouTube in the first place.
Oh,
First
because One
video was a
Piece.
One Piece chapter review. First video ever.
Damn.
It was
What a
for
way to do it. People
it
love
was
those
for
shit.
it was for I believe I'm trying to remember what's the first chapter I reviewed. It was it wasn't when Killer fought Hawkins. I think it was around there though. It was in there around that area. Killer
Okay.
versus Hawkins,
Yeah,
I
and
think.
wanna.
So yeah, that's how we got into One Piece anime. That's everybody got the same story. Toonami back in the day,
Yeah. With
nothing.
Tom.
All same original shit. Gaming, we kids, typical gamers. My first shit was a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, same. Playing
Yep.
Pokemon Yellow.
Pokemon Blue was the first one I had. So
I think Red.
yeah, but Boba, thanks for coming through to the chat. Thank you for chopping it up
Thank
with
you
us,
very
asking us
much.
questions. As we love engagement. You know what I mean? It's easy for us to just sit here and just talk with each other because obviously we do this regularly, so we can do
All the
this all
time.
day. But it's nice to have some things that leads us down random tangents.
Hmm. We
So
love engagement, like you said.
word. So even if it's one person watching and talking to us, or no people watching and talking to us, we still gonna show up. We still here
We'll
to
be
have
here
fun.
after the break week.
Yeah, because we like doing it. We just like doing this for the love of the game, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified for more content that we put out. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on One Piece chapter 1124. Also, right after this, I'm going to be streaming JJK. So if y'all want to check that out,
Oh shoot!
I'm up
I
to
eat something first.
I'm on volume 25 now.
Oh wow, you're like
20.
two behind.
I'm there. I'm almost there. So if y'all want to check that out on my YouTube channel, The Real Croc, obviously. Make sure you follow Danny on all socials as well. Rovanoa_Danny. Anything you want to say before we dip?
Thanks again for joining us. Can't wait for after the break week because I feel like we're gonna have a good chapter. So tune in.
All right, y'all. Enjoy your life.